it's feeding into it, so when it gets blocked, there's no way to get off it and go someplace else.
Oh, the road you live on?
Well, not the road I physically live on, but the one main road out of the county, out of this neck of the woods. There's only one. There are lots of little roads, like I live on a little road, but it doesn't get you anywhere other than the county road. It gets up in the woods, but it doesn't get you like to Johnson City or to Boone or to Kingsport or any of those cities about 40 miles from me. Which is where I go to see my doctors and go shopping. So I haven't really, gone shopping and I don't have too much money. My car is taking up all my cash. The last 4 months I've had to dump about $300-400 into my car, so it doesn't leave me with much. So that's pretty much. But my eye operation went pretty good.
That's good.
And my other, operation went pretty good.
Okay.
But they talking about wanting to do open heart surgery, and I'm saying no, I don't think so. So they're getting antsy about doing open heart surgery on me.
Can you eat more vegan food?
I pretty much eat vegan food. All I eat is pretty much what I eat: burdock, dandelion, onions, and beans. That's pretty vegan. No dairy. I mean, I have no dairy. I have no refrigeration. So I have no dairy, no eggs. I have very little money. I have about $60.
Why would anything happen to you?
To spend on food.
But did your mom or dad have anything wrong with their heart?
No, my mom lived to be 103, and my dad lived to be 98. And my grandmother lived to be 100. My grandfather, he did die of a heart attack, but he was a barber. He was always, he smoked a lot of cigarettes too.
Oh, that's not good for a heart, but
Yeah. So I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do any of those things. So, but my deep green is very hilly. So I have to walk up a mountain and then down a mountain to go to the bathroom. I have to go up another mountain and over to use the phone. And so I walk up and down those hills maybe 10-20 times a day.
Oh, that's good.
So when I do that...
Be careful.
So, the paths I have are like super duper safe. I made them that way 20 years ago. But it's literally the same, the path that I made that went up behind the A-frame and went up and around and came down by the old tree fort and then popped out by the fire ring. It's steeper than that and a bit long. So I make that kind of walk. The walk that you used to carry the barbells up the hill and down.
Whoa.
I walk up and down that maybe 10 times a day.
Whoa. Be careful. Oh.
Well, I mean, I have to. If I want to go to the bathroom, I have to go up and do that. If I want to make a phone call, I have to do that. So,
This is weird. Well, be careful when you're walking doing that. That's good exercise.
Well, I have a cane, and I walked it for 20 years, and I made the path, and it's wide, and it's flat, and it's not, doesn't have, limbs or roots or big rocks. It's as flat as a golf course. It is steep, but it's not like steep like, it's about 20-30 degrees.
So what happened was there another dog buried or animal buried near where your dog was buried across from there, like right at that same place?
Well, I mean, I didn't put any animals other than Bella, because that's where she went, she dug her own grave, and when I found her, that's where she was.
Because there was some cement.
That's where she is.
No, not a huge cement.
You find cement, that's where she is. I covered her up so no one would dig her up.
That's the huge thing is cement that you poured.
Yeah.
There's
But
smaller cement.
I had 4 bags of Saccrete, and the hole was probably about 3 feet deep. So I filled the whole thing up with Saccrete. Yep.
You poured this concrete on her?
Yeah, well, I put her in a plastic bag, and then I wrapped her up in her blanket she liked to sleep on, and then I put her in a plastic bag, and then I poured the concrete on top of her. Yep.
Oh, so like maybe it did something to make a shape of her? Like after the concrete's dry?
Not so much, no. It was 3 feet of concrete, so it kind of coalesced around her at the bottom, and then it filled the thing up. And then I put another, almost a foot of dirt on top of that.
Whoa.
So if you found the concrete, that's her.
Yeah, but there's across from her, about 5 feet away, was a little bit of concrete. Like it looked, I thought maybe a cat died there or something.
No, the ability I want to bury. Not to say that I may not have, I've used concrete all over making steps and concrete steps I made. So, I might have had a little extra concrete and just put it over someplace. But no, there's only one animal. Bella's the only animal buried there.
Did she make it to heaven?
She was in heaven every minute of her life. Just as we are, John. We have the choice to be in heaven and hell. The bottom line is, if you need to have a personal relationship with God, not anything, because God wants, if you read the Bible, I read the Bible I read the Bible 5 times a day. I'm all over it. Right?
God chooses if we go to real heaven or hell.
It's
Judgment Day.
What the Bible is a tuning fork. Meaning, to look at it as liturgy, what the Latin tense of liturgy is to litigate. God doesn't want us to be lawyers, and that's what Pharisees were. In the Hebrew, a Pharisee is a lawyer of the Hebrew nation. You had the priests, and then you had the rabbis, and the word rabbi means teacher, right? And then you had the Pharisees and the seraphim, and those were like the businessmen of the Hebrew nation, and that's what Jesus didn't like. That's who he threw out of the temple, the money changers.
Yeah.
Right? So the real deal is, you need to read the Bible daily.
I'm
not as something that's a guardrail or I'm gonna follow this law. You read the Bible, and God constantly saying, hey, don't go, false gods. Don't go through these things. Just have a relationship with me. That's you look at Noah, and you look at Isaac, and you look at all the major 40 authors of the 66 books in the Bible, and they're all having personal relationships with God, and they get through it in the New Testament through Jesus, Jesus' teaching of unconditional love.
Okay.
So that's why it's really not rocket science. Mm-hmm. And so Bella, she was that, as a dog, she manifested that in the most amazing way. So yeah, she was in heaven when she was alive, and I'm sure she still, has some consciousness popping around. That's what it is. And that's another interesting thing, is to investigate, what do you think consciousness is?
Consciousness means you are aware and awake and alive, and you can do things in your life and be kind to other people and be nice to people and do what God wants you to do, and you have a free will, and you can hopefully not sin as much.
Well, if you read the Bible, God realized that humans, God made everything, including the devil, and God, see, the real deal about God is that we constantly try to gauge what God is through our understanding of the human experience. And God isn't that, not even close.
Okay.
God knew that we would sin.
Yeah.
The whole thing about sin is that we basically understand, I made a mistake, I'm sorry, I'll try not to do that again. And so what that really is, of not doing that again, is basically this motif of loving God so much. So you give up alcohol, you give up tobacco, you give up all these things that basically put you in a position where you're gonna, if you aren't doing a lot of alcohol, well, you're gonna do a lot of sinning, because that's just kind of what happens, There's not much you can do about it. So stop drinking and then you don't sin. Stop doing drugs, you don't sin. Stop being selfish, you don't being sin.
Well, some people don't sin as much if they just have like one beer.
Well, that's not. Oh, that's one beer because
Ow. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Remember when you used to...
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, remember the story about the Marlboro man who you were friends with?
Yeah.
You were friends with the real Marlboro man?
Yeah. He was the first or second real Marlboro man, yep. Yeah, Carlton Haynes, yep.
Is he alive today?
Oh, I would say no. Because when I was 16, he was 35.